My name is Ken SNYDER. I'm a U.S. Army veteran and Vietnam War veteran. I went into the Army a year and 2 months after I graduated from high school. I was 19 years old. I arrived in Vietnam in August of 1969, was assigned to the 101st Airborne Division, immediately had my M16 taken away from me and was given an M79 grenade launcher. First time I was in combat, we went on a combat assault, and the first helicopter popped red smoke, which means they were taking fire. So we jumped off the chopper, hit the ground, scrambled for cover, and my platoon leader, Lieutenant Morris, starts calling for an M79, which was me. And I had to get up, run across the landing zone, position myself next to him, and he had me recon by fire. There was some Cobra gunships circling overhead, and we saw them diving. We thought they were diving on the gully, and they weren't. They were diving on us. And they unleashed with their miniguns and shot up our whole platoon. Knowing that at any time, basically all hell could break loose, and it did a number of times. It's sad that it took me 2 or 3 years after I got out of the service before I finally gave my life to the Lord. I know that my mother prayed me through my experiences in Vietnam. Pretty much every single time after we were in a very dangerous situation where my life was, I could easily have been wounded or killed, I would get a letter from my mom stating, the Lord just had me get out of bed and pray for you. The verse that always comes to mind for me, and I don't know the reference or anything, but I know it's a Bible verse, that the prayers of a righteous, I think it's a righteous man, but in my case, my dad prayed for me too, but my mom was a prayer warrior. The prayers of a righteous woman availeth much. You'll hear people say Memorial Day is for the guys that died, and Veterans Day is for the veterans. But as a combat veteran, Veterans Day is still a day for me, the guys that didn't make it.